Deciding when to shoot in slow motion, whether that's 60 or 120 frames per second on most cameras, is ultimately a personal creative decision. If you watch any modern nature documentary, you'll notice that much of the wildlife footage is slowed down to some degree. In fact, it's become a signature part of the style, that elegant cinematic look you see in most BBC-style documentaries. But it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking everything looks better in slow motion. So remember, like any technique, it's most effective when it supports your story or highlights something the viewer might otherwise miss. In my view, slow motion today is frequently overused. There are a few reasons slow motion is used so often. First, and most obviously, it allows the viewer to see details of animal behavior and movement that would otherwise be too fast to appreciate. Subtle gestures, wing beats, or glances that happen in an instant become visible and almost lyrical when slowed down. Some bird movements, in particular, can even still look natural when played back at half speed. The second reason is emotion. Slow motion can add a sense of drama, of gravity, or reverence to a scene. Imagine a bird of prey launching from a perch, or a heron striking at the water. Slowing down those movements gives the viewer time to absorb the tension, the precision, and the beauty of what's happening. But when everything is in slow motion, the effect quickly loses its impact. The key is contrast, using slow motion as a change in pace or a visual pause that draws attention and emotion. From a cameraman's perspective, there are also technical advantages to shooting in slow motion. When you shoot at higher frame rates like 60 frames per second and plan to slow your footage down to half speed when you play it back, you only have to maintain that perfect framing and focus and steadiness for half as long as you would when shooting in real time. It effectively stretches your best moments, letting you hold on to the action longer and fill more screen time. That can feel a bit like a crutch at times, but it's an effective one, and it's a big reason slow motion is so widely used in wildlife filmmaking. That said, there are also downsides to slow motion. Slow motion can often distance the viewer from the immediacy of the moment, and for me, the real-time footage often feels much more immersive and alive, like you're actually there experiencing the behavior as it unfolds. That connection can be lost when things are slowed down, especially if sound is an important part of the scene. It's often really difficult to pair realistic audio with slow motion footage, so that sensory impact changes. My advice, use slow motion intentionally, not as your default setting. If the behavior you're filming is too fast to appreciate in real time, or if you want to heighten a moment's drama or emotion, go for it. But when in doubt, my default is to shoot in real time. It keeps the footage grounded, immediate, authentic, the way it actually felt to be there. If you found this useful, it's one lesson out of 70 in Mastering Bird Videography, my course for DSLR and mirrorless stills photographers who want to build a strong video practice. Camera settings, field techniques, creative processes, audio, editing, and more. The full course is linked in the video description. Thanks for watching.